Okay, I think we can start. We already have a lot of participants. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Anna Maria Christoforou from the Research and Innovation Foundation. We have with us Ziv Shobira and from the MOST, the Chief Scientist, David Domb, and Shani from MOST as well. The webinar is being recorded, and then we will upload the recording for anyone who is not able to participate and to be able to watch it later. I will give the floor to Ziv for a few welcome words.
Thank you, Anna. I will be very quick. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And I'm happy that everyone is here. The big number of participants shows the excitement, I think, on both sides for this call. And we also, at MOST, were waiting for a long time with the call. And as you know, we're not in normal times in Israel. It's a little bit of a different time. So we're very happy that we were still able to continue our scientific work, especially with partners like Cyprus. And we're very happy that this call really was published and we're all on our way to succeeding. And I think it's very timely because in a month from now, the deadlines are almost here. So I think this is very good timing for this webinar so everyone can ask questions. Myself and Shani are from the International Relations Division in MOST. So we handle the international relations, and we're also able to assist you on any administrative matters. And my name, email, and number are on the call for proposals text that you all probably downloaded and read already. Professor Avi Domb, of course, as you know, the chief scientist at the ministry, he is the top expert here, and he will be able to answer any questions on scientific subjects that you may have. And you, of course, have the Q&A here, and you can ask through the text anytime. And at the end of the presentation, we will answer any questions that you may have. So I thank everyone, and we're happy to start. And we'll have the recording, as she said, so you can also see it afterwards. Thank you, Anna.
It is with great pleasure that we have published this joint call with Israel. The first time that we have a collaborative and bilateral call with MOST. Targeted to universities, research organizations in both Israel and Cyprus. And with no further ado, I will start with the presentation, and then let me share the screen. The presentation includes information on the objectives of the call, some general information, the areas of collaboration, eligible activities and cost, as well as the submission procedure and evaluation. This joint call was published in the frame of the Cyprus-Israel Agreement on Scientific Collaboration between the Deputy Ministry of Research, Innovation and Digital Policy of the Republic of Cyprus and the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology of the State of Israel. In Cyprus, the Research and Innovation Foundation is the appropriate organization to publish these calls on behalf of the Deputy Ministry. The aim of this program is to support the development of scientific and technological cooperation between Cypriot and Israeli researchers, and to strengthen the scientific partnership between research groups of both countries. And this is done by this bilateral agreement joint call, where a research group from Israel and a research group from Cyprus submit a common proposal on how they will collaborate in a joint call. Hopefully, this exchange of these projects will allow the exchange of knowledge, the increase in the research collaboration, and enhance both countries' research activities. The call was announced early February. The deadline is April 11th. For Cyprus, the deadline for submission is 1 o'clock. For Israel is 3 o'clock. There is a small difference here, so be careful. Afterwards, the evaluation procedure will take place, and contracts and projects are expected to start in September. The total budget of the call is 1.8 million, 900,000 from MOST and 900,000 from RIF. Maximum funding per project is 200,000 in total, but during submission, Cyprus groups are allowed a maximum funding of 100,000, and Israel, again, 100,000. The project duration is 36 months. We believe this will allow enough time for the project to be implemented and to have efficient and sufficient exchange of knowledge. 3 main areas of cooperation were selected for proposals to be submitted under two. The first is environment, protection of marine environment, biodiversity, decarbonization of ship operation. The second one is renewable energy production technologies, digital management and monitoring systems for the production and distribution of energy, and energy efficiency in urban environments. And the third one is in health, translational research on molecular and medical genetics for treatment of diseases. As the funding from Cyprus comes from the structural funds, we have some obligations. One of them is to submit a proposal that is aligned under one of the smart specialization strategy priority sectors. So the relevant sectors that have been selected are here, and they cover the ones that we saw before. The conditions for participation. In Israel, the host organization can be an accredited institution or higher education, or a research institute, which is a non-profit organization, a government company, or a governmental unit. In Cyprus, the host organization must be a research organization or private universities. However, other organizations, such as other research organizations, enterprises, or other type of organization, can participate as partners. The projects must necessarily include industrial applied research activities with TRLs within TRLs 2 to 4. Eligible costs are personnel cost for instruments and equipment, cost for traveling abroad only to partner countries. So in Cyprus, you can have eligible expenses to travel to Israel, and in Israel to travel to Cyprus. Cost of external services, consumable, any other specific cost, and overheads. Submission is for Cypriot researchers will be done through our electronic system IRIS, as all other proposals. Part A is the general information and budget requirements for the Cypriot organization, and the Cypriot part of the project. Part B is the technical annex. There is a template on our website, which you can download and use. Annex 1 can be CVs, is optional. And then Annex 2 is the smart specialization sectors, which you must select at least one of them under which your proposal falls. Now I will give the floor to Avi to describe the proposal submission procedure in Israel.
Okay, thank you very much. In Israel, I think that the Israeli scientists, they know exactly how to apply using the Kidmat Mada system. Everything is built in, and all the procedures, how to apply and what is the font, everything appears in the application. Also here, as you see, everything is formatted. Okay, CV is only 2 pages with five pages of publications, etc. So try to use the system as is, because otherwise it will be difficult for the system to accept if you are over pages, etc. So, and if you have any questions, just we have the name of the responsible scientist that you can contact. You can contact also me for any doubts or any clarification that you will need. Thank you. I may add one more thing, that we have some limitations on that one that has already a grant from an international or binational collaboration, you cannot apply for this one. And also, if you applied for another call for proposals from, let's say, from Israel, Israel, China, or other countries, you cannot apply for this one, because we see all the applications or international collaboration application in a certain year as a single year. Okay, so if you have any questions about it, just call me or call the person that is listed in the grant application. Thank you.
And there's one more slide on what is included on the additional data for the science.
Yes, but those details actually appear in the application by itself. Okay, that everything has to be fixed according to the numbers. Okay, how many characters? You cannot put more characters than you can add. Everything is in English except for certain sections that you can put in Hebrew or in English. The budget, all the details are given there, and it is on New Israeli shekels. It is since it is euros, so it is 4 euros per shekel. Okay, so this is the application by itself, despite whatever it is today. And then you have to authorize your application. It is common. Okay, you are not submitting it directly. You submit it to us, and then it goes to your authority, research authority, and then they will check. And if there are any issues that you are not following the regulations or whatever, they will tell you exactly what to do. Also, to help us with the evaluation process, we ask you to provide names of 5 researchers, but those has to be the one that you have no relation to, or they have no conflict of interest. They have to be from abroad or from Israel. Thank you very much.
So once we have the proposals, both in Cyprus and Israel, there will be a preliminary check, followed by a scientific evaluation. This is separate in each country. It's a different evaluation. Proposals will be evaluated separately in each country, but the evaluation criteria are the same. Excellence with a 40% weight, added value and benefit 30%, implementation 30%. Going forward, there will be a selection procedure by the joint Cyprus-Israel committee. This will be done based on the evaluation results of both countries. It is clearly described in the joint call, and only proposals with an average score above threshold will be considered for selection by the joint Cyprus-Israel committee. So proposals should get above threshold in both countries to be eligible. Some useful documents, the joint call, and on the RIF call, we have a separate national call. Part B technical annex, guide for evaluators, and other useful information, the framework program that, under which this is published. As we already have some questions on how to find the partners, I am happy to share that RIF has its own partner search tool. It's on the main website of RIF. Here you can see find partners. You create an account, log in, and then you can view the available partner searchers. You can create a partner search, and here in the list of partner searches, you can see what is available. We encourage you to use this tool in case you are looking for a partner, and hopefully you will it will be useful for you. Of course, we are at your disposal for any questions. Both representatives of MOST and RIF will be glad to answer any questions. Now we can take any questions you have in the Q&A section. We already have some questions we can start answering. Avin, you want me to read the first question? I think it's
too long.
Yes, it's too long, but I think it's targeted maybe for
Yeah,
you.
Okay, so I see that this is on the health category. This is exactly the definition, okay? Not something that is close to or by. This is a definition. It has to be in the molecular and medical genetics for treating a disease, not basic science, but it has to be a definite purpose of treating a certain disease. So if you have any more questions, just send me an email and I will clarify it.
Okay, great. Another question is regarding submission. The proposals are sent to two different systems. Is an identical proposal submitted to the two places?
Yes.
Yeah, it's identical, but not identical because we have a slightly different template because some of the things in Israeli system are online, and in the you have to submit them online, and others is in the technical annex. However, in our system, most of them are included in the technical annex. However, the science proposal should be identical in both countries. How many health-related proposals will be awarded? There is no limit. The proposals will not be separated in themes. They will be ranked only by score.
And only nine proposals will be allowed?
Yes. In total, there is funding for maximum for nine projects.
9 projects, unless there is a project that requires less money, but this is less budget. I should mention that because of this limited number, we don't want to have an overwhelming number of applications. And because of that, the topics are very specific and very strict.
Yes. How do we find a relevant researcher in Cyprus? We already mentioned the partner search tool. What type of organizations are eligible to apply? As I said, the host organization should be either a university or research organization. However, other type of organizations can participate as partners in the Cypriot consortium. How many PIs can collaborate? There should be one PI from Israel and one PI from Cyprus, who is the coordinator. In Cyprus, we call them project coordinator. I understand that in Israel, a research unit in a university can be eligible, university hospital. Avi?
Yes, in our case, yes. Yeah, university hospitals, we have very defined who can apply, and research institutions that they know that they have the eligibility to apply. All hospitals can apply in Israel.
Another specific question, does medical genetics include also transcriptomic analysis?
As it was mentioned, it has to be a disease-oriented. No basic research, no analysis or other methods. It has to be very specific to the topic that we have mentioned. Okay, genetics and a disease.
Okay. For the budget, does it mean the costs submitted in each country are for each partner country? Yes. Partners in Cyprus can request up to 100K. Partners in Israel can request up to 100K. Each country funds its own researchers. I didn't understand. Does the proposal have to be submitted twice in parallel?
In each country.
Again, let's explain this again. The Cypriot group should submit a proposal in Cyprus, and the Israel group should submit a proposal in Israel. However, the two proposals should be the same, and they will be evaluated separately in each country. Can an Israeli company file a proposal connecting with Cyprus hospital? I think, do Israeli companies can submit a proposal?
No. The companies are not involved.
Yes. In Cyprus, a Cypriot company can be involved only as a partner. The host organization must be a research organization or a university. How many grants will be granted? 9. We have enough for 9 projects, unless some request much less money. Project about small organic molecules as alkylators of DNA can be genetic medicine?
No, those are anti-cancer agents.
Okay. Does the Cypriot PI need to hold a permanent position at an institution, or early career researchers can act as PIs? Yes, there is no limitation on the permanent position. As long as you agree with the host organization, you can submit the proposal.
Yes, but they cannot be postdocs, or they have to be head of groups or having a tenure track position.
In Cyprus, they need to be researchers approved by the university or the host organization.
Yes, it is also in our case, but I'm saying postdocs or other type of workers that working within a team, they cannot apply separately.
Okay. According to the instructions, an application can be made in parallel to most submission done during 2024.
What's the question?
If they can submit to another most call again?
No. If they applied for this one, they cannot apply in the same year to another call for proposals with another country.
Okay. Glioblastoma. I don't know. Is there a question related to this?
So what's the question about glioblastoma?
It's just the word glioblastoma.
Okay, glioblastoma is a disease. Yes, if you have a genetic solution for glioblastoma, I would be happy to hear about it. I know what is glioblastoma. I'm working in this field. Okay, but it's not. Just from the word, you cannot understand what the question is.
Yes. Okay, I think we answered all questions. If you have any, would you just give you another minute? If you have any other question to...
Can I, Anna, while the more
Yes.
questions are coming, I'll just add that we have the contact slide here. So there's no Israeli contacts, but the Israeli contacts are written down in the call for proposal document.
Yes.
My name and number, and also the experts on the scientific matters on Israel. So please, if you have any questions that you think were not answered, or you want to maybe elaborate, have more time, you can write to any one of them, also to me, and we will make sure to have a very specific answer to you. We're very available. Okay, just to clarify.
So
Okay,
we have a few more questions coming in. Can you please explain again about the researcher in the same group? Does the PI need to be the head of the center group, or can people from the same research group submit under different proposals? I think this is for most.
No. Okay, it is one research group can apply. Okay, no postdocs or no researchers within the group, they cannot apply. But this is very clear. Okay, let them, if there are any specific questions, just let them send us a letter, an email.
Yes, yes. Can a partner be into proposals? Yes, there is no limitation in the proposals you can participate. However, we have a limitation that each person can submit only one proposal in the call.
Yes, in our case, one can submit one proposal as a PI and also one as a co-PI, but this is for this application or for any application in any call during 2024 with another country. Okay, so you can be the same time, but once with one country or two countries.
I think this question regarding it's very clear. You can, in most, I think you can submit only in one of the calls.
Yes.
The treatment must be a genetic solution, or may the disease have a genetic background and find a translational treatment?
No, it's very tricky. Okay, we intend is genetic solution. Okay, but for any disease has a genetic background. Okay, so let them send an email to me to exactly understand what they mean.
Yes, there's another question like related to health-related proposal, if it can include method development application. I think they should, anyone that has a question regarding if it's applicable, then they should send an email to you so you can respond. We also have a question on organic solar cells, which we will check into it and respond later on. How can we find a partner in Israel? The only available tool that we have is the partner search tool that we encourage also Israeli researchers to use. So,
but if someone is looking for a specific partner, if there are not too many, I would be happy to help personally. Okay, so if they can send to me, but not too many, I hope that I can help. Unfortunately, we don't have a website for the researcher, or at least I will find out if there is any website that we can send to you.
Great, thank you, Avi. So we can, if anyone is looking for a partner in Israel, can contact us, and then we will get in contact with Avi if they can help to find someone. Yes, currently you can see only the Cypriot email, but in the joint call you can find contact information for most. So please look at the joint call and contact us for any questions you might have. I think that's the questions. I don't see any other. If we have any question unanswered, then please contact us directly so we can respond accordingly. Any final words, Ziv, Avi?
Again, I see some questions about the Israeli emails. They're all on the call for proposals, which are available on the websites. You're free to contact me or the scientific experts. We're very happy to help you anytime, starting now, right after the Zoom. So please, we're very available. We want everyone to be satisfied and to be able to get to the deadline and, on time. So thank you.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to see your applications, and hopefully you will win, but not many can win, unfortunately.
Thank you everyone for participating. As we already said, we are at your disposal. Anytime you can send your questions and we will be happy to respond to them. And good luck in your applications.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.